I'm not going to even play with y'all today. I don't know the truth of this. I think this is a developing story. I sincerely hope it's not fully true, but there must be some truth to it. You saw the title. Let's just get right to it. 13-year-old girl goes home and gives her mom a Ziploc baggie filled with dirty cotton and proceeds to tell her mother it was her teacher gave it to her concerning a lesson about slavery. And evidently, I think either she was the only black student or only the black students were given these baggies of cotton, according to this young girl. Then it comes out that her and her sister have had several incidences of racial slurs hurled at them. Now, mind you, this happened in Illinois, okay? If it's true that this teacher gave this girl this cotton, he or she woke up on the wrong side of stupid and decided to do stupid's bidding today. I'm a believer in live history, okay? It's good to dress up as historical characters, cook in a historical fashion the way people ate back then, to critique it and to study diets and things, or to make crafts, ancient crafts or ancient songs, things like that. Like at Christmas time, though I don't personally celebrate it, there's a song that was played back in the day of Henry VIII. This song is that old, that's still a bestseller today, called Green Sleeves. And if you listen to that song, you'll be like, oh, I've heard that many times. I didn't know that it went back that far. Song is 500 years old and we're all still listening to it. I mean, you'll hear it instrumentally. You can also hear it sung. It's believed he wrote this song for his wife, Anne Boleyn, the first wife he beheaded, of course. Sorry, YouTube. That's just what it was. She got the good old guillotine, the good old chop chop. Okay. Sometimes live history backfires, okay? And if you're approaching particular people that look a particular way, whose ancestors unwittingly participated in a peculiar institution, you ought to understand the backlash that comes with that. This young woman at 13 didn't know the magnitude of what was really going on until she gave her mom the bag of dirty cotton. If you wanted somebody to have an actual fill of cotton, just send them to the grocery store and buy cotton balls and cotton swabs. Understand that the clothing that they're wearing, the sheets they lay up under, okay, unless they got silk, of course, the towels they use in the kitchen to wipe their hands, or the towels they use during their bathing rituals, made of cotton. Our ancestors hadn't had to physically pick that on by design for a while now. Sharecropping, you could argue that. I bet some of us had that in our family. There's given live history demonstrations to get the students interested, and then there's blatant stupidity. The school district is fighting this, of course, saying that their teachers would not do or say anything insensitive. But this wasn't the first time that this has happened, according to the mother. So I say this with all due respect because her kids seem old enough to be homeschooled. If it's true that your children go to these schools and often feel distressed, is there a way for you to arrange for them to be taught at home? Because this just seems ridiculous. And I have to remind you, Illinois has quite a few sundown towns to be not a southern state. So I don't know if where this happened, they were near sundown towns or no. Because usually we associate sundown towns with the South. And that's not entirely true. To my knowledge, we have them here in Washington State as well, but I don't go out of my way to go near them because I just don't. see the point. Grew up with that in Alabama, I'm over it. The best thing I can tell any parent, I don't even care if you're white, because lots of people get on this stuff about white guilt and stuff, and I'm not here for that. Examine if this public school experiment is really good for your children. Because I think that this whole schooling system is detrimental in general and that they're really not learning anything. You'll get to college and find out you learned absolutely nothing. Now, I would argue I learned things and had good teachers in school, but back then teachers could teach and parents respected that as well. Now we're just doing live and stupid live history demonstrations that have no forethought other than to offend more than they help. I'm going to be monitoring this story because I don't know yet with the school clapping back what's true and what isn't. But I see a dirty bag of cotton and it just didn't look good. Tell me what y'all think.